What's up, my people? It's your boy Mr. Getting It Done, and we are out here in rainy Cleveland getting it down, getting it done. Just came back from one of our projects, you know what I'm saying? We got some content for y'all to post for that, to show you how we're getting down, how we're adding value to our portfolio so that we can refi, pull the equity out, go ahead and buy more real estate. You know what I'm saying? That's a real estate talk. That's for a real estate video. But this specific video, somebody's in my DM, okay, and asking me how can they get the highest score so that they can go out and get all these things, right? And what I want people to understand is your credit score really doesn't matter, okay? And don't let that go over your head. It's the data points that really matter, okay? It's what you have on your credit report. It's the installment accounts, the revolving accounts, your payment history, the length of your history, right? The score really doesn't matter. So if I'm a lender and you apply for a product and I look at your credit profile and you got 20 accounts, you know, a bunch of credit cards, a bunch of installments, couple of auto loans, paid off accounts, etc., all on time, you may have some high utilization with your credit cards, but your credit profile has depth, it's thick. You have a mixture of credit. You've had them open for a multitude of years, so you know how to manage that over a long period of time, but your credit score is 650, right? So in that circumstance, you can still get approved even though you have a 650 or a 600, right? Your credit score doesn't take precedence. It's the data points. It's how your credit profile is structured. It's what's going to take precedence. So don't get caught up on, you know, I want to get the highest score possible. You can have one trade line. Your mother can add you, or your father, your uncle, somebody can add you to their credit card as an authorized user, and that's your only account on your credit report, right? Because prior to you getting an authorized user trade line added to your credit report, and if you don't have any primaries, then your credit report doesn't exist, right? Your credit report generates the minute a trade line hits it, whether it be your own as a primary or somebody added you as an authorized user, aka AU, right? So if your mother added you back when you were 18 or whatever, 15, 13, 10 to her American Express card that has $30,000 limit, she's had it for 20 years, that authorized user trade line, by her adding you to the American Express, has generated a credit profile for you. And most likely, if she has a low or zero utilization, then that means your credit score is probably like 750, 780, 800. Right? So you're going to start off out the gate with a high credit score, but you only have one AU, one authorized user trade line, and it's not even yours. So in that case, you try to go out and you apply for a heavy hitter Chase Bank of America card or whatever, or, you know, an auto loan, you're going to get denied because your credit profile is extremely slim. You only have one active trade line and it's not even yours. So don't get caught up with the score, my people. The score, yes, it's meaningful and it has its it has its place, but overall it's your credit profile, it's the data points, it's the structure on your credit profile that tells the underwriter or the lender yay or nay to whatever it is that you're applying for. So build your credit, add primary trade lines, to your credit profile, pay them on time, keep your credit card utilizations low or to zero, right? You want to build to at least 3 to 5 credit cards. You know what I'm saying? 3 is that sweet spot. You want to have 3 primary credit cards in your name, right? You want to get those credit limits at 2,500 or above, right? And watch my video on how to increase your credit limits so that you can run that play. Because some people, if you're just starting out with new credit or no credit, they'll give you a $300 or $500 limit, and you got to work up from there. But there's certain things that we can do on our end to get automatic approvals and increases in those credit card increases. There's things that we can do to speed that process up versus you having to call every 6 months or a year and asking for one, right? There's certain ways that we can pay our credit cards, you know, that will allow the algorithm and the system to just automatically give us an increase. And all we got to do is get those above 2,500, and we're in that sweet spot. So my people, there it is. Don't get hyped up on this credit score, yes, credit score has its place, it has its time and place, but it's the data points that matter. The data points reign supreme over everything, my people. So we out here in Cleveland, we're moving the needle out here. I got a bunch of content to share with you guys on how we're coming along with our projects. We'll also be in Mass. You know, we got some projects going on over there, so I'll be grabbing some content over there to show you guys how we're getting down in Mass. And also, and of course, where I live, Florida, is going down as well. So my beautiful people, I hope everybody has their goals lined up on their vision board and they're smashing them, Barry Bonds in them, Sammy Sosa in them, right? Because it's 2023, and at the end of the day, there's no excuse why you should not be executing, man. So get out there. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's healthy. I hope everyone's beautiful. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.